Welcome to the watch along. We brought back the good luck charms.
Hey!
Figured keep the winning streak going. Yeah. So let's get to our thoughts on the lineup and I guess how we match up against their lineup, and then predictions. Start with the far end over there, Wally. Start with you today.
Okay. I'm surprised. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because Moyes just usually goes with the same team every time. But I thought for sure he was going to rest players, and really focus on the Villa match. But he's just throwing the same team right back in again. So, wow. I think I was at least hoping that Noble would get a rest and we could see somebody different in there. But I don't know. So I think we're going to just try to keep the goal differential down. I don't think we can win this. So, but I'm hoping for like a 2-1 loss, just to keep that goal differential. I mean, we're basically all but safe, but I think Moyes will keep it, defensive and maybe try to counter, and that'll be it. So that's where I am. But I am surprised it's unchanged, but I shouldn't be.
Even the bench too, right? Everything is just exactly the same.
Yep.
Zach.
Well,
yeah.
In the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it. And that's pretty much been Moyes just, we have a game coming up in a few days, copy, paste lineup, because he's lazy and incompetent. But that's not surprising. Anyways, but again, with the Villa match coming up on Sunday, I would have expected, because that's a much more winnable game than this.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, we beat Chelsea, so anything's possible now. But I'm looking at Man United's roster, and they have a guy, Timothy Foshu-Mensah.
Yep.
So he's played in 2 matches thus far in the restart. I had 1 start in the restart, but not a whole lot of appearances for Manchester United.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's a Dutch-born under-22 player. So we're going to see what he has. Maybe, who knows, maybe we can actually beat someone on that side.
He's a beast, but he's very green, very young. And I actually, it's funny enough, I didn't know who the hell he was, but I signed him on Football Manager on loan to a championship club that I was using. And anyway, long story short, he played a full season, barely got injured, so on and so on. But that's Football Manager. But besides the point, so I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So I looked him up before even thinking about this match coming up in real life. There's a lot of reports of like they're trying to find out if he's worth it or not, like right now, because otherwise they're going to end up letting him go or selling him in the off season. And because he's been with the club a little bit now and he really hasn't fulfilled his potential. So that's why, this is the perfect game for them to try him out, really. Why not against West Ham? But to really see, and then obviously the next match as well. And so anyway, what's your prediction, by the way? You didn't tell me your prediction.
I think a 2-1 is going to be a legitimate score that we could possibly see. Be great if we could get a goal. Maybe Antonio, because Antonio is the hottest thing right now in the Premier League. If anyone's playing Fantasy Premier League and they don't have Antonio, I don't know what to say to you.
If I'm not mistaken, our most recent matches with them, aren't they like mostly low scoring? No?
Hang on, let me look.
At least the last few years, for the most part. I know we lost a shitty one last year to them. That
2019 2-0, 2019 2-1 them, 2018 3-1 us, 2018 0-0, 4-0 them, 2017 2-0 them.
All right, 17. So basically, since 2018, really, it's been fairly low scoring, with the exception of the 3-1. So I don't know. I think I guess 2-1 would be a safe call, right? But and we have some momentum, and our players have some confidence. I guess it just depends on what Moyes is planning on doing. Really, like how he's planning on setting up the team. If we're going to go for it, or we're just going to park it. And like you guys have mentioned, we really need to just focus on not getting blown away. Really, which, I mean, regardless, it seems like we're safe. Jimmy Stebbins says 3-1 West Ham win. I like the optimism. And Matt Howard also says 2-1 win.
Wow.
And Jimmy also says
instead of us.
Antonio to pull a hamstring. Yeah, it's he's due. He's definitely due.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll say. Boy, that's tough. I'll say 2-0 us.
All right, hang on. So is the Antonio to pull a hamstring? Is that something that I could go to a sports book in the UK and say, I want to make this bet?
I think so.
I bet you could. You can bet on pretty much anything over
Just
there.
ask Gio from Hamish Chat. He'll probably give you the odds on that.
Yeah.
But,
I have to say, Man United after their FA Cup where they kind of rested players, they brought all the front line guys back: Martial, Rashford, Fernandez, and that other guy they have. So Greenwood.
Yeah, Fernandez scares me more than the other two, even though the other two always give us trouble, but not necessarily goal-wise, just they're fucking annoying as hell. But again, it depends on how we set up and what we're planning on doing, and if we can actually utilize that momentum and do something of it. So we're the type of club that either, you can walk over us if you're a top 6 team, or we give you hell for whatever reason. We disrupt their way of playing. Like they're used to just doing things a certain way, and then we end up getting in their way. We end up being the annoying assholes, and I'm hoping that that's the case today, because again, those front 3 that you were just mentioning, they were either going to put 6 up against us on a good day, which they could easily, just those 3 alone, or they get nothing.
Right.
And we just completely nullify that. I lost my goddamn feed again. So yeah, matches in 8 minutes. What does it say? Before or after he scores? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're talking about Antonio. Hopefully he doesn't do it, but
scoring.
Yeah, I'd like to see him score again. Obviously, as much shit as I've spoken about Fredericks and Antonio and Fabianski and all that other stuff during this whole American Hammers Network stuff. I want them to do well. Obviously, I want them to be good. I want Antonio to score, 4 again. Can you imagine if you put up 4 against Man United?
That would be awesome. On the warm-up on the NBC, they were saying, we haven't won at Man United since like 1970 or something ridiculous.
Jesus.
It's been years and years.
Well, there's not 70,000 people in the stands either, so
that's true.
That could.
So everyone's on an equal playing field, although they have pictures of their fans in the stands, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that is cool. So I watched the other day that had that. I think I was watching Luton Town and Hull even had that.
Did they? Wow.
Yeah. They're going down, man. They're going to League One. That sucks for them. Oh, they're going down, dude. There's no way. I was looking at the math of because to me, I also look at the top, top of the table and see who's going to get promoted. But I also look to see who's going to get relegated. Luton Town is like they're still in it. They were dead to rights, man, and they're getting out of it. Like they literally have just Charlton above them on goal difference. Right out of the relegation zone. But again, every single team in the bottom 6, they play somebody completely different. So it's the last day of the season is going to end up going down to your opponents, like figuring out what their game's going to be doing, which is going to be kind of exciting. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping, I'd like to see Luton stay up, man. Anyway,
what about Slaven? You want Slaven in the Premier League?
So there's the other thing. So up in the top 6, right, or the top 2, 3, and 4, he's sitting at 2nd right now.
Yeah.
But if results play out, he could end up in like 4th.
Whoa.
They could end up in fourth if they lose and Fulham and Brentford both win, or Brentford draws. Actually, Brentford. I'm sorry, Brentford. Do they have a less goal difference? So no, Brentford. If Brentford and Fulham win and West Brom lose, those two could jump over.
That's right.
Yeah, they could jump right over West Brom. West Brom would be fourth.
Yeah,
that's as low as they could go, man. That's crazy. I love that shit. And then you got the sixth and seventh teams. You got Swansea and somebody who are like literally Swansea's like a point below them, but has a better goal difference. So if they draw and then the sixth place team lose, the sixth place team could just drop out on goal difference out of the playoffs. Like, that's fucking crazy. I love this part of the season.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it since we're at the very top of the relegation area, so it's fun to do all the math. But if we were under the line, I would be cringing. So,
yeah,
it's nice to be virtually safe.
Yeah, virtually. I mean, yeah. So I really want Villa to stay up, and because I really want Watford to go down.
Yeah, I think Villa have a bet. Well, yeah, they're certainly above the line by goal difference now. So
I can't believe Watford fired their manager.
No, he did awesome since he took over. It's just since the restart. I mean, they struggled since the restart, but leading up from January when they signed until the season stopped, he did very well for them. And if he had a full season, I love Nigel Pearson as a manager. I think he's a very underrated manager. But yeah, they shouldn't have sacked him. But fucking that's Watford. Let them suffer down the championship.
Well, now the question becomes: who's going to become their manager? Elton John?
Yeah, probably that guy from Portland Timbers. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. But could you imagine Elton John being a manager, just him with his really big sunglasses, big, bright, and everyone's just blinded by them as a sunglasses?
That would be hilarious. That would absolutely be hilarious.
They'd probably sell a lot more tickets to have him.
Oh shit!
Maybe he could do like a little concert at the beginning and
concert halftime show.
Yeah, halftime show. Yeah.
There we go. They could sell out Wembley.
Yeah.
That would help with their attendance down in Championship. That would help keep them up. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like we're wearing white today, huh?
Yes, we're wearing white.
All right.
Because it's after Memorial Day and before Labor Day, so we can wear white.
Yeah, that's why. The only reason why I wore this stupid kit was because I thought they'd be wearing it today. But yeah, the white shirt's too tight on me. Shows my moobs.
Wow. Yeah, the white kit. That's probably my favorite shirt. That's good.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
So we still have a few minutes before kickoff. Any thoughts on the second kit that was just not leaked, but let out there for pre-order this week? What are your thoughts, guys?
Meh.
Meh.
No, I'm not into. Is that the one that's got the Yeah, I'm not into it.
I like it better than the home kit for sure. I don't like the home kit at all. I think it's fucking. You can buy an Umbro Witten, they call it, a blank Umbro Witten, and then just slap a fucking logo on it, and then there you go. You can make your own home kit. Stupid, but yeah, no, I loved it. Listen, my favorite West Ham kit of recent memory is the away kit from the championship season, which they also used in their first season back in the Premier League because I don't know why they didn't like the navy kit that they had, so they didn't use that at all. But the hoops are too far apart, man. Right? Is that what you guys thinking? Or
yeah. Plus, I don't like the shorts either. The shorts. Yeah, I don't like that the shorts are the same primary color as the jersey. Doesn't look good.
I think we need to bring back the 92-93 kit, the one with the lines on the shoulders that just look wild.
The BAC Windows one?
Yep.
Yeah, I love those. I do. Yeah. Yeah.
The goalkeeper jerseys were the first jerseys that I've seen from West Ham in a while that have made me go, damn, I want to buy that right now.
Yeah.
And so when I was at the team store last year, I bought it. And I'm just kind of like, this is so awesome. Even though it's a template, it's still one of the best jerseys that has been put out this season by last season for any maker.
Yeah.
If you look at like Adidas now or Nike, they're all templated. And if anyone's watching the MLS's back tournament, it's pretty much the same jersey being copied and pasted in different colors for the teams, and it looks terrible.
They do that, and it's weird. But no, I love that kit you're talking about, and I do love. Like I said, if the stripes on the current away kit that they just released were closer together, like the kit that I was just talking about, I mean, I'd be all over it. I love both the home and away from the championship season, the last championship season we were in. But just like Robbie said, man, I'm waiting for he says right here, I'm waiting for the third kit to release. There's rumors that it's going to be black with gold.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I fucking love that. I love black with gold.
I like black kits.
It's too bad we don't have like any like gold numbers or like gold Betway or what?
Gold logo.
Okay.
On a black kit, pretty much. I'm assuming the Betway would probably be white.
I would really like it to be like to have everything gold, and then next year we could do a chrome one because everything is chrome in the future.
Yeah. It's definitely not brass, I'll tell you that.
So do you have kickoff yet there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm at 103 though.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 127, so we're not too far.
I'm not that far behind for one.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm only half a minute. Fuck it. Cool. All right, so yeah, it's kicked off already, everybody.
Woohoo!
Yep, there's an offsides call already too. They got one of those. That's good.
Yep.
It's gonna be so weird when this is all over next week, and we're like, I can turn on the Premier League. Oh, wait a minute, that's not on right now.
Right.
When is the Premier League coming back?
I don't know. So
they still haven't decided.
So I've heard rumors of early October and having the
Me too.
window extend out to September.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard October, but I'm not. I mean, again, no one's set a fucking date. There's no schedules made. Obviously, they don't make a schedule until the season's over, but because they need to figure out what teams to schedule. But yeah, man, I'd like to know so we can plan our next trip to the UK. And fucking, yeah, man, London trip. Let's go.
We were gonna go in March, right?
Yeah,
last year.
Yep, March and. Fucking this time, yeah. Listen, you got to go with Gary. I mean, if you don't go to London without Gary.
Oh, wow.
Fucking
I was with Gary in Vegas, but yeah.
No, he was pissed about Vegas just because he didn't know anybody. I mean, he went there not knowing anybody. Right. None of his mates from his group could go. But when me and him went to London, he was in his comfort zone. You know, he knew of me, so
yeah.
We had a great time.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody in Vegas either, but that was fine.
You don't need hang on. You don't need to know anyone out in Vegas to have fun.
I know.
No. He said he did have a good time because obviously he met Bradley and met everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, he met a lot of cool people, but
yeah.
He was by himself. Like he stayed in a place by himself. He wasn't at the same place as everybody else, and whatever. But yeah, so far, how do you think we're looking, guys?
Defensively, lackadaisical.
Yeah, very, very.
Yeah, they've had a couple of decent shots.
Get in a rhythm, something, you know.
At least Fabianski's getting some work. He's.
Zach, do you have one of these yet?
No, that's bitching.
What is that?
Shit. Oh shit! There we go.
Wow.
Metalhead, West Ham United, where there is. Yeah, man, I got the flag too.
I saw that he had some jerseys made, but they were like super tight.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's not going to fit me.
No, I just grabbed the flag and a mug. Yeah, he still sells that stuff on what is it? Either Crossed Hammers. It's Nick Tucker that does it, or the Facebook group, West Ham Metalheads or Metalhead West Ham or whatever. Good stuff. They sold out. He just had another 10 flags, and he's sold out within like 48 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, but he'll definitely buy more. Same thing with the mugs. Actually, no, I don't think he's gonna do mugs that much anymore because it was such a bitch for him to wrap and ship out because he had like a lot of them and so many people snapped them up.
Yeah, and mugs and glassware are very hard to ship, like to pack and ship. And especially if you buy multiples, you really need to pack them well. And then no matter how many fragile stickers you put on a box, your box will get drop kicked.
Oh, yeah. I know.
That's a guarantee, especially with this new Postmaster General coming in, who's never touched a piece of mail in his life for the Postal Service before.
Yeah.
Why are you hiring someone who has no idea how to do anything, to do something? That's just stupid.
Yeah. Yeah,
How did
well,
Bowen not get fouled there? That guy was pulling him back the whole way up the pitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted a call with that? That cost extra.
What am I thinking? We're at Old Trafford.
It's just because Bowen, like, he didn't budge backwards at all, not once during that whole trip with that guy's hand on him. He just kept gunning forward. If he had dropped sooner or leaned backward, like the guy was pulling him, then they would have called that.
Right, true.
But I just watched it back, obviously, because I'm behind you guys, and it didn't look like he was pulling him at all.
Yeah.
So hang on. So is it just me, or do I feel that Bowen is like super undervalued by the rest of the league, and is not getting much respect at all from anyone else besides West Ham fans?
Yeah, and that probably is because he's a championship player, as in like that's where he just got signed from in January, so people didn't really respect him. You know what I mean? He's a Hull player.
No respect at all.
He did. I know, but he didn't come from like this pedigree of like, oh shit, he came from FC Porto or fucking Barcelona or something, or Benfica. No, he came from Hull.
Yeah.
So I mean, same thing with last year, dude, or not last year, the year before that with with Fabianski. He came from Swansea City, and he was known as Flappy Hansky from his time at Arsenal. So nobody respected Fabianski at all. And then his first season with us, he led the league in saves and also was like fifth in goals against. But anyway, it's not hockey, so they don't count goals against.
They should, though.
They should have a goals against average. If they did, Fabianski would be the worst. But anyway, I'm not talking. I love Fabianski.
Have save percentage and secondary assists and points.
The
original MLS, like before MLS 2000, had calculated points, had secondary assists. I have a DVD of the complete 99 season, and inside it's a list of like points leaders and assist leaders and secondary assists, and it counts it all up. I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. Then again, if I owned a soccer team, I would be arguing for that and more stats. But then again, I don't own a soccer team for other reasons.
Yeah, no. You're right about the stats, though, and you're right. I mean, I don't know. I've been talking about goals against average for like a while, and I really think it's necessary because there's a lot of people, especially West Ham supporters, more than most. West Ham supporters forget the goals that we give up. They only look at the saves, and they put these people on this pedestal, and unless it's Roberto, obviously. But they put Fabianski on this pedestal, but they didn't realize he was right up there in goals against.
Right.
But at the same time, they're like, oh, but he led the league in saves. It could have been so much worse. He saved us. He saved us. Praise the Lord. And I'm like, no, but you don't understand. Like, he's leaky. He's still leaky. Anyway.
Right.
Let's hope he's not leaky today. So it's 0-0 with 9 minutes. It's a good start. Yes. I mean, on any day, if if it's 0-0, you're holding Man United to no goals after 9 minutes. I think you're doing okay.
So it's funny that you mentioned Fabianski in his time at Arsenal. When Antonio had the 4-goal performance, Son put up a list of all the 4-goal performances away from home, and Andrei Arshavin was on that list. And because I love Andrei Arshavin to death, I rewatched that game because that game was his best club performance anywhere that he's ever been.
Yeah.
And who's in it for Arsenal? Fabianski. And I'm like, oh, hey, what do you know?
Yeah.
And then as I'm watching the game, watching the highlights of Liverpool goals, and watching Arsenal defense just stand there like pylons, and Liverpool and like Torres and stuff moving around through it. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? This is worse than
I don't remember who, but there was was it last transfer window? Not transfer window, but like the last summer or the summer before that, he was looking at different highlights of players that we were linked with, and I swear to God, almost every one of them had Premier League games and or Premier League experience. In their highlights, it was like goals against Fabianski, and I'm like, I swear to God, and I was like, how do I download these so I can clip them up and make a Fabianski's goals against video, so people can realize. But anyway.
So
again, let's hope he's good today.
All right, so we got a free kick right outside the box.
Yeah.
Nice.
On the near side.
Need to test the hair here.
I'm watching that right now. Oh, yeah. See, that's a yank. That's definitely a yank.
Definitely yank.
Yeah.
Ooh, tasty.
Oh, nope.
Why didn't they let Rice take it, though? I don't understand.
I don't know. You want logic with that sandwich?
Nobody was there. That was a nice cross in, but nobody was there, even close.
Oh, so Tim, I came up with a great marketing idea.
Yeah.
We sell Declan rice packets.
Yeah.
And we call it Declan Rice.
Declan Rice. Yes. Declan Rice.
Oh,
shit.
But this is Declan's Rice. It's not racist.
Yes. And someone, who the fuck was I talking to? Yeah, like not Declan Rice Krispies, but Declan Rice Krispie treats and shit like that. Yeah, but then we'd probably get sued unless you spell it differently.
You can spell crispy with a C.
Yeah. Oh man, there's
You can call it Declan's toasted rice treats.
There you go. Yes, exactly.
See, that's not that hard. I mean, why is there no like rice company in the UK that's gone to Declan and say, "Hey, we like you. We want to hire you to be our spokesperson. What do you think?"
Cieran says morning chaps is 3:10 a.m.
Oh my God, where is he?
He's in Australia. He's in Brisbane.
Oh boy, he's an upside down world.
I forgot about that when I invited him on today with us. I sent him an email. Cieran, you haven't even responded to me, my man. Like, let me know no, but I got the hint. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, Cieran, if you can do the next match. No, the next match would be a lot earlier. Actually, no, because it'll probably be about midnight your time.
Yeah, midnight. Yeah.
Yeah, about midnight. So, Cieran, if you can stay until midnight on Sunday, I would love to have you on our watch along. It's the last watch along of the season. So please, let me know. Still 0-0, guys.
Yeah, accomplishments.
Keeping that goal differential down.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank God, offside.
I think I'm ahead of you, Zach, by like 2 seconds. Last time you were ahead of me by like 2 seconds.
You know what? I'm finding this out more and more that like things like this, it's just they're not even. It's not like
There's no
that was clearly offsides.
Yeah.
It's fucking Portuguese people.
I mean, I remember, like, even in my own house, I know that there was one time, it was a Caps playoff game against the Rangers in 2009. My brother was watching the game upstairs in our parents' bedroom. They have, like, a little sitting area. And we were all down here watching it. And Max starts screaming. Fedorov scored. And then we were like, what? And then, like, 2.5 seconds later, he scores. And we start screaming like mad idiots.
Yeah.
Because it's Sergei fucking Fedorov, and he just scored the game-winning goal. God, what a player he was. I miss
It was. Did he play for the Caps? Because I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan.
Yeah, so he played 2 years. So he played
He played a long time for Detroit.
Yeah, so he went from Detroit out to Anaheim, to Columbus. Caps got him at the trade deadline in 2008. So he played a season and a half here in DC.
Cool.
So yeah, we had him, Victor Kozlov, Alex Semin, and Alex Ovechkin, and Charlie was on that team too. All together, and so they were able to create like a Russian like group together.
Right.
And it was really more, as much of a great player as Fedorov was, it was a lot more for Ovechkin to be taught by somebody else who speaks Russian fully, countryman, an idol of his, and it was really great to have him just to teach Ovi leadership skills and really help him mature. Because trading away down to Zubers in the first season, even though he spoke Russian and was really friendly with Ovechkin, great for him, but they took him away, and it was just kind of like, well, now no one was on the rookie team that speaks Russian. It's not good.
Yeah.
That being said, I wonder, like, on teams that have a lot more international players that don't speak English as a first language or don't speak English well, when they're in training, do they give instructions in English, or do they have translators, or do they have, or what?
Yeah. It varies, I guess. Jesus Christ.
I know, like on our team, the French speakers, like Allaire and Diop and Masuaku.
Yeah, they always keep them together.
Yeah.
They always do back when we had Coyote and those other dudes. And Diafrasako and shit like that.
Yeah.
Used to hang out together.
Well, because I know on Japanese baseball teams and the Korean baseball teams, a lot of the North American players and the Caribbean players, sometimes they get together for like breakfast or lunch or dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to be together and speak English and not Korean. Like when the KBO's on ESPN, they've been interviewing a lot of baseball players who've either playing there or played there, and a lot of them have said that when they were in Seoul, because there were so many teams in Seoul, the Americans would get together for breakfast sometimes, because breakfast is not something done in Korea at all. So they would just sit down and like have breakfast and just talk about America and things like that, just to get over a little bit of the homesickness, but also to help grow and like speak English with other people.
Whoa!
What?
Just kidding. I'm behind you guys. I'm behind you, motherfucker.
Something insane or something?
You guys missed something. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I'd just mess with you. What, honey?
West Ham got 0.
West Ham got 0. Yeah, right. But guess what? So does the other team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mia. How are you, Mia?
He said, "How are you, Mia?"
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
But
What are you doing here?
I don't know.
Go.
Don't check on me.
Go.
Don't
Go.
push me.
Go.
No. I'm not going to know.
Oh.
Mia, you're breaking my headphones. Watch out. Stop. Jesus. You're not a baby. Stop it.
I was watching, what was it, Monday night with Katie and Mark.
Stop.
Mark.
Ow.
Philly. His dog was like chewing. His dog was attacking him while he was on the feed. It was hilarious.
Whose dog?
Mark Brooklyn from.
Oh yeah, right on.
From West Ham, Philly. Yeah, his dog was like chewing on the wire, and he's like, "Stop it!"
This is why I don't own a pet.
Yeah.
It was nice to see Jay from Iowa back. He's gone through a lot of personal stuff in his life that I wouldn't. Whatever.
Yeah,
And he took some time off. Yeah, so it was really nice to have him. Back.
That's awesome.
He used to be on quite a bit. We tried, putting him on a couple different shows too. Yeah, so he says he's going to try to get back into the swing of things,
good.
which will be nice. Also, Steve Mothersoul has been driving his bus like mad. So he said that as of basically when the season finishes, as of Monday, he'll be back in action. We'll see a lot more Steve, which would be nice. Because the one thing I love about this channel is that I try specifically to change it up as much as possible so that we're not seeing the same old people all the time. And I definitely personally take a step back from time to time to make sure that happens as well. I don't know if you noticed, but the last 2 Monday nights, Ahtv and Friends, I let Danny host one, I let Katie host another one.
We're sick of you, that's all.
Well, that exactly. I would be too, and but no, the point is I just really love to see as many different people on our channel as possible, so that, like you guys with me today and last week, it's a nice mix.
An interesting stat just popped up. Manchester United are up in possession, 81% to 19.
Oof, wow!
But this is the second corner kick of the game for him.
I'm behind you, and I saw that like 5 minutes ago. Oh, that's just because I'm watching on Sky. NBC Sports ripped them off. So most goals from corners: West Ham 10, Everton 10, Liverpool 10, all tied for 10. Yes.
Wow. That's actually a great category to be leading in, because I've been screaming for a while how our set pieces need help. And our plays off of dead ball situations, like corner kicks and free kicks, aren't great.
Yeah, that's pretty neat to see that we're up there with Everton and Liverpool.
Now, what are we in terms of free kicks? I mean, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe
Scott just took out Maguire. Oh, a beauty. Thing of beauty. Came flying in and took out Maguire.
Good.
Yeah,
I saw it too. Yeah, he turned his back right into him. Gave him a little hip check.
Yeah.
Take that, you little bitch.
Now we're turning into Watford if we're not careful.
Yeah, right.
Hey, well,
Whatever
I
works.
think we're good. I mean, you got to be physical with these fucking losers. You know, they're entitled little bastards, and you got to let them know that we're here. I used to tell my players all the time, especially like when I coached. Like I coached our reserve teams. So we had 2 different reserve teams. I played in the state leagues, and I would always tell them, like, listen, give them a flat tire. Let them know you're there. Like, fucking pull on their shorts, smack their eyes, do something, pinch their butts when the ref's not looking. Do something. Just let them know that you're there. But seriously, like, to not only annoy them but freak them out, and so that they'd want to keep their distance from you, or like, just give a little knee to their back when the ref's not looking. Do something. But let them know you ain't fucking around.
There you go.
But flat tires were the good ones, man. Step on the back of their shoe.
Hang on, the Bay State leagues?
Yeah. We were in the MSSL, which is Mass State Soccer League, and also the BSSL, which is the Bay State Soccer League.
Is it the Bay State Soccer League? Aren't there finals at Nickerson Field at BU?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I remember someone posted something about, I think it was the Bay State finals at Nickerson Field, and my brother.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they're the biggest state league that we have. They have multiple divisions, which is nice. I love promotion relegation, so that's cool. But the problem with that league is that you got teams in there and people who run these teams that think that they're Division 2, like right below MLS, like USL. Like they think that everybody should care about them just because they have large Twitter accounts. But yet they don't want to play nationally. They don't want to test themselves nationally. Some of them do the Open Cup, which is kind of cool. But again, who gives a fuck about a team who plays, once or twice and gets annihilated by like the second and third divisions in the Open Cup? So anyway, there's some real shitheads in that fucking league too.
And also, don't they have the team? What the team that's sponsored by RedTube?
RedTube. Yep, that's right. Yeah, Washington Square. Yeah, I love beating them. That was great.
By T Stop. Oh, where we are in the Back Bay T Stop. If you come out of the station on the Dunkin' Donuts Tasty Burger side, and you take a left going down towards whatever that bar is right there. That I'm blanking. Going towards Columbus Avenue, there's a sticker that somebody's placed on the like behind a sign. It's kind of funny. Like first time I ever saw it, I was walking with my parents and pointed that out, and it's like, and they're like Zach, this is not a good time to be pointing out an adult bumper sticker. I'm like, no, this is a soccer team.
Yeah.
And they didn't believe
Yeah, it was smart. It got them in the fucking news and everything else.
Yeah.
So they got promotion. But again, they don't want or care about growing. And I'm like, well, then why do that? Like, why even get sponsored? But like that, like you just so you can have conversation at the pub. Like, they had an opportunity where, like, if they utilized that marketing idea, they could have fucking turned that club into something more national. That's
and they could have sold a bunch of jerseys. There would be a lot of people who would want one. I'm sure all the red.
A lot more, yeah. They sold a ton, but a lot more. Providence City is another one that thinks they're bigger than they are. And
I actually own one of their jerseys.
Yeah, cool logo and everything else, and cool marketing. But they're a tiny little club, and they have no ambition to grow nationally. So.
Right. I mean, it's no different than Christos FC. Like when they went through the Open Cup and they made it to the whatchamacallit. They made it to the
Hold on.
To play DC United, and then they lost really bad. They lost like 4-1, but still they made national news, and they sold out the Soccerplex, and it was a great day. It was a fun night for everyone who went.
So that Open Cup is like all teams.
Yeah, so it's the equivalent of the FA Cup. If you have an adult like men's league team, you can try out. There's a pre-tournament to get into the Open Cup, and if you win your qualifiers, then you would get into the first round of the Open Cup, probably against another amateur team somewhere like relatively close to you, so it's not that far of a trip for you guys. But if you get through the second round, then you start playing some professional teams or more professional teams, and then the Major League Soccer comes in the fourth round. So it used to be the NASL in the third round. So I've seen the. I've seen the New York Cosmos in the third round beat the Brooklyn Italians at St. John's.
Yeah. And
in the fourth round in 2014, they hosted New York Red Bull, which they won at Stewart Stadium at Hofstra in a beautiful, beautiful night. I had friends that came in from Jersey for it, and they left so disappointed. And I was just kind of like, this was the greatest night ever. And they're like, no, this night fucking sucked. I wish I never came.
So when I left Greater Lowell United, I immediately started planning the second club, which ended up being Worcester FC.
Yep.
And I took the rights to the reserve teams because the people left over at Greater Lowell United didn't want anything to do with them. So I took the rights over and just changed the name to Worcester FC for the reserve teams, which were in the BSSL and MSSL. And then, so because of that, we got to use their Open Cup preliminary qualifier bid or something like that. So
that's actually
so I used that as a bargaining tool to try to I invited potential sponsors and everything like that down to the games. We ended up playing a team from Newport, Rhode Island the first game, and we changed our colors for the Open Cup. We wore West Ham looking uniforms colors. And we ended up beating the team from Rhode Island, I think, 2-0 or something like that, which was awesome. So we were super excited. So I invited the city of Worcester people. I invited all these big time sponsors to come to our next match, which ended up being, who the fuck was it? Some team from New York. They were huge too for for just a state team. And I forgot who the Lansdowne boys. That's who it was. There was Lansdowne boys, and they fucking embarrassed us. So I invited all these people down, and they were gonna supposedly sponsor us $2,000 here, $10,000 there, this, that, and everything else, give us the field for free, blah 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 blah, and we got fucking demolished. And then that club just dissolved right there on that night. But we got smashed, but they were organized. But yeah, so anyway, so that's what you were talking about. We were in that Open Cup qualifying tournament. So basically, if we had won that match, we would have been in the first round of the regular Open Cup, which is against other, no-name teams, and then the MPSL level we would have been next, and then the USL level would have been next, or NASL level would have been next, and then the next round, the third round is when the MLS teams come in and fucking just wipe everybody out.
Yeah. Well, at least I know it was fourth round when the Cosmos were in it.
Fourth round?
Yeah.
Right. So either way, that's when they come in and just wipe everybody clean.
Yeah. Every now and again, you get a second division team that makes a run at it. Like the Carolina Railhawks made one in 2007. Rochester Rhinos, they do pretty well. The Cosmos really, really tried to do it, but
that was great. Yeah, because we ended up, I guess the Lansdowne boys ended up getting smashed by Rochester that season. So they destroyed us, but then they went to Rochester and got fucking wiped clean too. They got embarrassed. So that was great. I didn't feel so bad.
Mm-hmm. Is your head warm?
My head warm?
Is your forehead warm?
Yes. Why?
Bowen was looking.
What the hell is that?
Water. Cold water from the fridge. That makes it better.
You put cold water in a Ruffles chips bag. Who got? Oh, Bowen. What happened to Bowen?
Oh, he did a great run, but he got kind of hammered at the end.
Cold water.
Why?
Agbana almost scored here.
Your head warm.
Ooh. Well, actually,
Don't spill that water, please.
Not even going to spill on the same pasta.
Oh yeah, no, that cold water does feel good. Okay, thank you. Are you? What are you? 5-minute crafts? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh my god. My daughter watches this show called 5-Minute Crafts on YouTube, and she learns all these crazy things.
Wow.
So
YouTube is great.
She can do TikTok.
I know, but you can't. So please go in your room.
Watch it. She can do it.
Okay, go. Thank you.
kids.
Yeah. So I can't remember what it was. I think we had like a bag of chips or something like that, or something open. And she's like, "Don't roll it up. Like, just fold the end and get a get a hair straightener and seal off the end."
Wow.
And I'm like, "What did you just say? And where'd you learn that?" She had me cut a water bottle in half so that she could use the bottom half as a little pool for her toys.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Wow.
The second shutdown is going to be so much fun.
God, please no. Listen, I don't mind like not lifting thousands of pounds of tile every day, but homeschooling these children was yeah, it almost put me over the edge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then they changed math, and I know for you guys, math has been one way. 2 + 2 = 5, and now 2 + 2. You have to box it out, and you have to figure out that it all adds up to this, and then add
everything, man. Everything's different. Yeah, everything. They don't teach cursive.
Really?
No, and a bunch of other things. But no, with the math, man, you're right. They make you work everything out. And I'm like, but shit, what we did, we worked it out too. And they're like, no, but you don't work it out that way. You work it out this way. You make blocks and graphs and this, that, and everything else for a simple addition and multiplication. I'm like, why?
We used to memorize it all. Memorize our times table.
Jesus. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like when I was in when I was in high school doing algebra, they would give us a formula to use or something like that. And I'm just kind of like, I'd rather just do guess and check, and I just did guess and check. Yeah. And I did my work, and it was just kind of on the side. And then I had one math teacher in 11th grade pull me aside, like, "I give you formulas to use. Why are you using guess and check?" I'm like, because this is easy and I don't need to memorize the new that way. I have enough to memorize already.
Exactly. Did I miss the water break? Did they have one already?
They had the water break, yeah.
When was that?
23rd minute.
23rd minute.
Jesus Christ.
You missed your smoke break?
Yes. I can tell. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, oh, you haven't had a smoke, Tim.
That's good, because I had the over on the number of smoke breaks you're going to take.
I
Well, halftime for sure, but Jesus.
Yeah. You missed it. You're talking too much.
Yeah, definitely.
Why does
That's
it
why I
look
don't.
so
Go
on
ahead.
the Manchester United red banners? It looks like there should be an ad for Cheez-It.
Yes, that would be awesome. I don't know why there isn't. Do they have Cheez-Its in the Linden?
I don't know.
I don't
Is
know.
that an American thing?
They don't have Cheese Whiz there. I know that.
No, that's true.
They seem shocked by this concept of cheese in a can, a spray can. I don't understand. That just seems like a perfect way to dispense cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a great idea. We should take all these American products and show Cheese Whiz, and just on the streets of London have someone try to explain to someone what it is. Try to get them to try it. I think that'd be funny. Excuse me, man, would you like some cheese? Would you like some cheese and crackers? Great, here you go. What the hell is that? In a can. You've heard of whipped cream? God, I so need to go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh, nice. Suchek. All right.
Hey, good poke. Good toe poke. By the way, if you ever, as I see the Aeroflot banner in the background, if you can avoid it, don't take Aeroflot.
Really?
Oh, what a save.
Yeah.
Aeroflot was hellish to fly when I was in Russia for the World Cup.
You went to, oh, cool.
Yeah, in 2018. And
2018.
when you buy it, when you buy a ticket, you buy a ticket, but 24 hours before, they let you pick your seat, and it's right at 24 hours beforehand.
Uh-huh.
So you have to, no matter where in the world you are, you have to pick your seat. So, when we were in, Kaliningrad or someplace, and we had a flight to St. Petersburg the next day, we needed to pick our seats. And so we made a note of it, 5 minutes before, be sure we're in a spot with Wi-Fi, and it was just,
right. Wow.
It's not something that I want to do again.
What matches did you see?
So I saw the opener, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Croatia, Nigeria, Russia, Egypt, and then Tunisia, Belgium. The opening match was interesting because you had people from all over the world. I was next to two people from China, and on the other side of me there was two people from Ghana.
Nice.
And it was just like that everywhere we went. And in Kaliningrad was more Russian because nobody really wanted to go to Kaliningrad. And so you had this huge Russian population there. But the Croatians came out in force. The Nigerians not so much. The Tunisians really, really traveled well. So did the Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Tunisians were some of the heaviest drinkers I saw there.
Really?
Same with the Egyptians, yeah. More so than the Russians, more so than the Argentines. And the only logical conclusion that I had was that Allah has no eyes over not in the Middle East.
Right. Yeah.
So, although the Saudis, there weren't many.
That's a horrible stat.
But
they just said Manchester United 6 attempts to West Ham's 1, and 3 of Manchester United's attempts, 6 attempts, 3 of them are on target. That's sad. I mean, yes, we're holding them and stuff like that.
Whoa!
But that could finish any second. I mean, that could end it. Just like I said, it's too close for comfort. It's starting to get too close for comfort.
Yeah.
When did Avram Grant manage Ghana?
Did he?
It was recently, within the last 5 years. Was he managing Ghana then in 2018?
Don't know. What a save by Ogbonna there, by the way. Oh my God. Yeah, they're crowding our goal now and just hammering it in.
Oh,
Yeah, they shouldn't be in our box. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
so Aaron Grant, he was there from 2014 to 2017.
Oh,
In Ghana?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was Russia's a beautiful country to go to. I'm going to tell you this now. You need a minimum of 2 weeks in Moscow. If you're going to do Moscow, because Moscow is bigger than you think it is. London's big, Moscow's bigger. They have 2 ring roads around it, just to give you an idea how big it is.
Yeah.
And most of the younger people speaks varying levels of English. If not, Google Translate conversation mode is perfect. But it's just, I'm like, after we left, I came home. I said to my parents, "Can we go back to Moscow?" There was just so much that I didn't do that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just so many museums and stuff, and it's just really interesting and fun to be there. And we found a place that sells old Soviet arcade games.
Whoa.
They have a giant banner that, in quotes, says, "Football is nothing without fans."
Yep.
No shit.
Do they really?
Like, yeah. Well,
They're one of the nets.
you're feeding into it. Like, dude, they
Yeah.
should have fucking just canceled that shit.
I know. That's hilarious.
So actually, in the on the Celtic, I think 2011-12 jersey, on the inside, on the patch, Jock Stein also said that quote, and it's that quote, and it's attributed to Jock Stein.
Gotcha.
And Nick Backstrom said the same thing when the Caps won the Stanley Cup run, and so all the Guineas jerseys for that year have that quote on the inside in the crest.
Yeah.
A really cool addition to it.
I mean, this is just the fucking weirdest thing. And, sometimes I question, like, am I even alive? Like, is this some other fucking universe? Like, some other planet?
Tim,
This is like,
go get a cigarette. Go have a cigarette, man.
I know. What I mean is, like, we're watching football with no fans, man.
Yeah, right.
We're putting up with this shit. We're living life like this. This is so fucking bizarre, man. This last 6 months have just been the craziest fucking things on this planet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has been extraordinary.
Dude, the worst was when I flew out to London at the end of January to go see the last match of January plus the first match of February.
Uh-huh.
My flight, I mean, this is so back in January is when they first started talking about, okay, there's shit going down in China.
Yeah.
Right? There's shit going down. And of course, the onboard flight was fucking Contagion.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like a fucking virus thing. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, no. I mean, why? And then, of course, AD Astra was also there, and I spent the whole fucking time. I'm like, you know what? That's perfect. 2 hours. Awesome. I'll end up falling asleep on the flight. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then, no, I just kept waiting for something to happen for 2 hours. And, God, that movie sucked. But anyway.
That was a great.
Can we score?
No.
Damn it!
We got a shot, though. Oh, it came off Lindelof and then hit Antonio.
Hey, you know what? A shot on goal is a shot on goal at the end of the day.
Yep. It counts.
So
I mean that's probably the best chance we've had all half.
It is. It is. It's like the only fucking chance, right?
Yep.
So I wonder in the second half if we're going to go for the kill and bring in like an Allaire or another attacking type player to put in, or if we're going to go defensively and bring in another defender to bolster up the back line to try and prevent Man U from crowding the box. Like, oh, and that's a foul on Antonio.
Yep.
Antonio just went flat out like he was doing a big belly flop down the slip and slide.
He got him, though, and now the guy's like, why? What did I do? He totally took him out.
Yep.
Oh, wait a
30
minute.
seconds.
Wait a minute.
No, he didn't. He
He
missed.
didn't.
Dude.
He's right. I take that back. Oh, and he got a yellow for it.
And it's a 22-year-old fellow Machina.
Oh, Bosu Mensah. Yeah. Okay.
He's like, get up. I fucking
Antonio.
love.
Beautiful
God.
acting. Yeah. Got him a yellow, too. Wow. for one.
It looks like this will probably be one of his last matches in Manchester United uniform.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not playing good.
Yeah, he must be bad. He picked up a yellow card without even touching Antonio.
It's just the way he looked when he was going down, like the.
They gave it to Rice to take. Wow, that's clever.
They're listening to me.
They must be. That's clever.
It's a strange fucking planet we live on.
Oh, Pogba, totally.
Handball.
Handball, yeah.
Hang on, we're going to VAR.
Going to VAR. We might actually get a.
Whose face was that?
AR.
Pogba put up his arms to protect his face. I mean, I don't blame him, but.
So that's accidental?
No, I mean, he just, he was.
Can we review that?
Yeah, they're reviewing it.
Thank fucking God. Yeah, he threw his arms up, dude. Clearly.
Yeah,
he threw his arm up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incidental. Oh, he didn't. It was, he didn't mean it. And plus, again, we're playing the team who's on top of the VAR table.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So.
I know.
And Souček was offsides, so that negates the handball.
Penalty.
Is it a penalty?
Penalty.
Wow, we got a call.
Wow.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
They're not going to say Souček was offsides, so that
it says VAR penalty. Wow.
Well, now they're going to check the offsides.
Well, we have 1 minute stoppage time too, so.
Oh, Antonio's going to take it.
It's a deal.
No. No, he can't hit the side of a fucking barn. Why isn't our penalty taker taking it?
I don't know.
He scored!
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm 30 seconds behind, so.
He hit it right down the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, fucking sign him up. Jesus.
Wow.
So I guess Antonio's performance is solely based on fans and lack thereof. So he must be doing so good because there's no fans. I can't think of why he's doing so good. Like, why is he doing so good all of a sudden on a regular basis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Kevin Nolan. That's it. It's Kevin Nolan.
No, he's eating his Wheaties.
All right, hammer shots.
His Wheaties, yeah.
All right, it's halftime. I'm going to the bathroom. So.
I'm going to smoke. Wally, take it away.
I'll just have another hammer shot.
We need to get you a fucking karaoke machine for halftime.
I'll just drink hammer shots until you guys get back.
Sing Sweet Caroline while we, go
wow.
I'll take my phone with me, so I just don't know if I'll have reception out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just gonna drink. That was your
right back, everybody. Oh no. Going down to 3.
Why did Antonio take the penalty? That's pretty crazy. But he scored it, so I guess we can't second guess. Antonio must have a clause in his contract for too many goals or so many goals or whatever. But wow, I was convinced. I was sure. I thought that was an automatic that Noble would just take a penalty if he's on the pitch.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Wow.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
But hey, we're up 1-0 against fucking
1-0.
Man United
Right.
away from home.
Yeah.
So we're still both, all 3 of us actually are still on pace for our predictions.
True.
Yeah, we got to be careful not to make it 2-1, but let's try to make it 2-0.
Yeah. Well, I predicted 2-1 to them. So.
Which could still happen.
It could still happen. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let's try not to let that happen.
Yeah.
You think they'll make any changes? I don't think Moyes ever makes changes.
No,
at
he
halftime,
never
so.
makes changes, so it'll be the same side.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he was saving Noble by not having him take the penalty. Just rest him a little. So keep him in there. Oh yeah, yes. Best time to score.
Cieran says, "Bring on Allaire." I would love to see that.
I would
Put some
love
pressure
that.
on.
Him and Antonio, that would be awesome. Bowen looked
Honestly,
a little.
thought he would have missed it. Yeah, definitely. I thought he was making. Yeah, I definitely thought he'd missed that.
Yeah, me too.
Making the grilled cheese now. There you go. Make one for Antonio.
Yeah,
So did you take your shot there?
I took two.
Yeah.
I took my shot.
What are you drinking today?
I took your shot. All right. So this is a sort of a red claret colored concoction I made. That's it's vodka, grenadine, and some elderberry tonic. Very healthy.
Like a hard Shirley Temple.
Yeah. Could be, yeah. But the important thing, it's claret colored,
Yes.
like a true hammer shot.
Listen, Wally, God Almighty, I think I'm not going to be able to be on the show on Sunday, but I don't know.
Oh man,
you might have to, Mr. Good Luck Charm.
Oh yeah, maybe. I think I've been on when they've lost. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure I remember at Wolves when they played Wolves and Spurs that I was moaning that I couldn't get a hammer shot because they didn't score at all. So
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was brutal.
But yeah, I don't know if I would like to go down to Stowe's in downtown Philly, but they may not be doing it or yeah.
So, I'm making a surprise appearance at a location.
Ooh, mystery.
Gonna be driving there, but it's gonna be far away, and it'll be my first time visiting this group. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in the swing of that. So when the season comes back, I'll be doing more of that. Like I visited Dallas, I visited the Tampa Hammers, I visited DC, visited Philly, Boston, and
you gotta come to Philly again. That's
I know, definitely
not too far.
No.
I should come up and visit you guys. Do you guys you guys don't really, or would you go to a pub or you?
Yeah, we found a cool place in Dover, New Hampshire, where Jim Stebbins comes down from Maine.
Oh, cool.
And then we got a couple like 3 or 4 people from New Hampshire, and one other guy, Andrew, that lives in Haverhill, Mass. To go. So I mean, we can get like 6 or 7 people there.
Yeah.
It's called the June Cork Pub. It's really great. They got our scarf up. But there's also the Banshee in Boston with David, David from Boston, Paul, and all the other good guys there. There's other places to go.
Yeah, I've been to New Orleans, and Bradley, the New Orleans Hammer, great guy. He goes to a Finn McCool's in Mid City, New Orleans, which they play all the matches there. So I remember I went to one game and we were like the early match. So it was, I think 6:30 their time on a Saturday morning. And I went in there. Oh, look at it. Ray.
What's up, Ray?
How are we doing? I thought I'd come and join you on the show.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Because 1-0 West Ham.
Yeah.
What was Papa doing?
What the fuck what the fuck is we doing? Letting Antonio take that. That was scary. I don't like that. Don't let that happen again. I'm glad he got it, but don't ever scare me like that again.
Yeah.
When you have Noble on the pitch, why is Noble not taking the penalty?
It must be something to do with his confidence. It's like that time when they let an Ahtv take the penalty, wasn't it, last time, to help boost his confidence, get his goal tally ratings higher.
Yeah.
I think that's his 10th goal, isn't it? Antonio's 10th goal?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's got a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie says he thinks this is just a deserving lead. I don't think so, just because the other team has more shots and more shots on target than we do. Like
it's
that's
Katie.
Yeah.
Right, Katie.
You know.
I thought it was like kind of mixed. I didn't think any team did anything special to be ahead.
No. Look, I mean, we're holding them. You know, we had been holding them away from home, like not scoring. That's fine. You know, we've been doing good defensively for the most part, except right before that penalty happened. I mean, we were just talking about how.
Oh, we lost Tim. He was going to say something really good too. I bet.
It was going to be as good as. He's back. He's back. What was you saying, Tim? You froze.
What was it, Tim?
Yeah, no. So saying, we were talking about how Manchester United was starting to get into our box too much.
Yes,
like a
they
dirty
were.
slut.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And we, but then
the only trouble is scoring just before half time is that he's going to be. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to change it. And now Man United have got to come out the second half guns blazing, haven't they? Because otherwise they won't get in the Champions League.
Right. Yeah. Well, it should be interesting.
So our predictions beforehand, Ray, just so you know, both Zach and Wally said 2-1 United, and I said 2-0 West Ham. So we're all on pace for that to happen because, like you said, Ray, they could come out guns blazing and end up nicking 2 goals and make it the 2-1 them.
Yeah.
Or we could go ahead and we could just smash one in and shut the door. But another thing we were talking about as well is that they're Martial, Pogba, Rashford, those guys and Fernandez, like they're either going to light it up on us or they're not going to get a damn thing. That's how they play. So it looks like let's just cross our fingers that they get nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And good show last night, by the way, Ray. Good show. I forgot to tell you. Thanks. Yeah.
I literally
glad to have you back.
I wanted to be something different. I just said, Charlie, let's do a quick half-hour show. Nothing exciting. Goes on for an hour, doesn't it? Can't shut them up.
Yeah, see, it's not.
Charlie,
listen, back when we used to have Wayne on the network, one of his biggest pet peeves, which he would tell us all the time when we first started doing shows, he kept telling us, nobody wants to watch an hour. Nobody wants to watch an hour and a half. Nobody wants to watch anything more than 15, 20, 30 minutes tops on YouTube. And then I kept telling him, like, no, but not only that, it's not easy to just do 20 minutes or half an hour if you're doing a friggin' show. So we continue to do what we're doing. And as you saw last night, it's not easy to do just a quick little show because, you keep talking, you keep unearthing more things to talk about and so on. So anyway, good job. I appreciate that. Glad to have you back, Ray.
Well, the bar's semi back to normal. It's a bit strange. It's all seating and waitressing. It's a bit different. So,
is it all?
I don't know what it's like in the bars. Say,
Ray, is it going to kick off tonight with the Liverpool getting the cup and all that stuff?
Town's starting to fill up right now.
Is it?
The bar's starting to get a bit busy.
Yeah.
That's why I had to get away from them. I had to come down here. But we're expecting it to all kick off outside Anfield tonight, like it did last time when they won the league. And then it all start filtering into the bars and pubs later on. So we're expecting a mad one.
The last time they won the league, when was that?
Yeah.
30 plus years ago.
30 years ago.
How do you know?
They've been.
They bang on about it all the time.
Okay. Oh yeah, because that's all they talk about. Last time we won the league.
Yeah. So never mind, but it's fun and games. Right, I better get back to work and good luck with the second half of the show, boys. I'll try.
All right, brother. Thanks for popping in.
Good to see you, Ray.
Take care, guys. Bye, Zach.
Bye.
Always a tall give.
There he goes. Yeah, the bars in Liverpool tonight will be hopping, I guess.
Yes.
Not that they're doing anything special. They've already clinched it, right? So
yeah. So what they really, because they have that big green space not too far away, they should have had a big TV put up, and people can come socially distance, have a picnic or something.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that's been talked about, so in the Australian Football League, I've gotten up really early some mornings and seen that they've been running, they've been having drive-in games. You come to the game, you drive in, you park your car like a drive-in movie, and you watch the game from your car right outside the stadium.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and with the upcoming playoffs for hockey coming up, I actually called my Caps rep and I said, "Hey, are you guys going to do? I know you guys aren't probably going to do a in-arena thing, but that doesn't mean we can't use the parking lots at RFK for this. Have food trucks, charge money."
Good point.
And Philly could do it. Philly has all that parking space.
Oh yeah, the whole South Philly where all the stadiums are, there's nothing but parking.
Yeah, so to be quite honest, I gotta give Philly, whoever created the city of Philadelphia, a shit ton of credit for putting all the stadiums in one spot. Because from a traffic standpoint, it gets everyone can come in and everyone can go out. Subway goes right to there, and there's no real problem. It's not like here in DC, where our indoor arena is directly downtown.
Oh yeah.
A baseball stadium is way down and almost in a place that nobody wants to go to. So it's like it's different. It's difficult for them to get off the highway into the games because it's tucked in this really awkward corner.
Yeah.
And then for the Caps games, it's directly downtown, so you have to get off the highway directly and drive through DC, and it just creates more traffic and more of a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, we have two highways that come, sort of intersect right by the stadium area.
Yeah. So and it's the same thing with RFK. RFK has a highway going right by it. You can connect straight to the Beltway from, which is great.
That is good.
Yeah, and which really makes RFK a great stadium and in a great location, really, for that. And then compare that to FedEx. FedEx is so far off of the Beltway; it's a nightmare to get to. And then it's just from the Belt. If you're going to a Redskins game day, you need to leave. If for a 1 o'clock game, you need to leave the house by 7 in the morning, just to be sure that you get there on time.
Where is it exactly? Is it in?
So it's south of DC by a couple of miles, and then the metro stop that it's at. Metro is like a mile and a half away. So if you go, so if you take Metro, you have to walk. There's no buses.
Wow.
And Metro, if you're there for a Sunday night game, forget taking Metro. Metro stops running after 11:30 on Sundays.
Right.
So you are fucked.
Yeah, in Philly, they put on extra trains.
Yeah.
When there's a game, they put on extra subways.
Well, so when the Caps won the Stanley Cup, Metro started to add an hour on. And when the Caps won the cup, they said that they were going to add an hour on, and they added a second hour on. So they ran until 3 a.m. That's the latest they've ever run before.
Wow.
And I'm just kind of like, wow, forward thinking by Metro. And then Metro just announced that they're expanding their hours. I'm like, that's great, but we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, so no one can really use.
Right.
No one's really using Metro, so it's just kind of like.
Yeah.
You see what Matt says? So basically, he was saying earlier too that the United fans are all over social media screaming and hollering about how it wasn't a pen.
I mean, that's not a natural position for you. I don't go around with my hands in front of my face.
No, I mean, okay, well, I mean, it is honest to God, and that's why I thought they would overturn it. I mean, not overturn it, not allow the pen. Was that it's Man United? But besides that,
right?
It's like it's instinct. I mean,
for sure.
It is instinct. If someone if something starts coming toward your face, you swing your arms up, like trying to defend yourself. So I'm surprised that they didn't let that.
But he's a football player. He should know to just put his forehead into it rather than use his hands. I mean,
yeah.
But
anyway, I'm just saying, it wouldn't have surprised me if they, they didn't make that a penalty.
Yeah, I was convinced they were not going to give it. So
yeah.
But I'm surprised they did.
So we're going to hold the ball the whole time? We get parked the bus. What are we gonna do?
Right.
Run out the clock, boys. Run out the clock.
Yeah.
I say, just get that second goal. Oh, Johnson.
By the way, do you know the Football Association should do in the wintertime? Indoor soccer. Bring it back to the O2. Well, no. So what you would do is you would bring in footballers who may be unattached, maybe considered free agents. You put them on teams and you pair them with some older players who have retired, just as a fun sort of thing to do. Celebrity coaches. I don't know. You can kind of make it like the Indian Premier League of cricket. And by the way, they have auctions for players. New season comes up, new auctions, and they sell. That's how they determine who's on whose team.
Huh. Yeah, it might sell some tickets, huh?
Yeah.
And make it like make it a made-for-TV event, a spectacle that you want to come to the game. If something is always going on, something crazy is happening. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather see them in football pads and resurrect the World Football League with just Premier League footballers. Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
Hang on, we should have a whole episode of just attempting to draft a team. Antonio easily is the tight end.
Yeah, you know what? It'd be better without pads, actually. But make them play American football.
Yeah.
Antonio easily has the quads to be a tight end.
Fucking Hardy Nickerson, man.
Well,
That's
no,
what he reminds me of.
Nickerson. Wow, that's a name. But Gronk built a lot like him in the quads department. It's just kind of like, I mean, they both have like. If you were to put a grapefruit in their quads, I'm sure that they could squish it. How else are you supposed to get juice from a grapefruit?
They're spending too much time in the box again.
My feed just went to hell. Are you watching NBCSN, Zach?
Yeah, I'm watching it on TV. So,
And yours is okay. Mine is just
is it raining where you are?
what?
Is it raining where you are?
No.
Huh.
So I
rained here earlier.
I switched to the stream, but I'm behind now.
What are you at?
4908.
I'm at 30.
You're ahead of me, dude.
Really?
I'm 48, 44.
Wow, you are way behind.
And I haven't even changed the feed. I swear to God, this is like in slow-mo sometimes. Like I'm like the feed is actually like just slow because I keep getting further and further behind, but I'm not changing the feed. I'm not changing the channel. And you guys just keep getting ahead of me. It's fucking weird.
They're in the box and they score.
Oh, they scored, yeah.
Yeah, quick passing play, laps on defense, and it's in the back of our nets.
Great. So you guys it's looking like you guys are right today.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
We had an opportunity and we fucking fucked it up.
They just let them all, like Diop just.
Let them walk in. I hate when defenders just let somebody into the box like that. They don't even mark them. They don't even try. Yeah. I mean, Suchik was right there. Diop was there. Obiang. And they just like left him all. They left him be.
Yeah.
And the manager doesn't even stand up to celebrate. He just applauds as if it was 15.
That was Diop.
Yeah, Diop didn't move over.
That was Diop's man.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson was guarding Pogba. That was his man. It was his man, and then he fucking stepped away from him, and that's when they passed to him. As soon as Diop walked away from him, that's fucking stupid.
This is what frustrates me.
Diop sucks, dude.
When we're being linked to people like Michy Batshuayi as a possible swap for Declan Rice and another forward, and people are like, we need a striker. I'm like, we have a striker. We don't have a layer.
We need a center back is what we need.
Yeah, we need defenders. We need wings because our wings is how we're being beaten a lot of times, and it's not fun. Our offense is fine for the most part. It's our D that needs the most help.
Yeah, I think this is Cresswell's last good year too. I mean, he's on his way down. But no, Diop's just not Premier League, dude. He's had plenty of time to settle in, and he's inconsistent. Keeps making silly fucking mistakes that cost us.
Yeah. Well, I honestly,
Nice try. Nice try.
He didn't miss by much.
No. What time you guys got? I changed the feed.
52:31.
Yeah, that's
All right,
where I am. My screen is back. So
Yeah, I'm back to 30 seconds behind you. I somehow ended up managing to get to a minute behind you, but now I'm back to 30 behind you. That's good enough for me.
So what?
Zinger.
What I worry about is in this upcoming transfer window, how much money is Moyes going to be allowed to play with, if any?
Yeah, they were talking about that last night. Ray and Charlie Walsh. They don't think much at all, if anything, unless we sell players.
Right, and if we do sell players, who are we going to sell?
Well, yeah, and how much? Because there's been a lot of talk about people wanting to get rid of Anderson, how we need to do that. But I'm like, yeah, we're not going to get even half of what we paid for him. So why would you do that? Why not just keep him?
Lanzini.
Lanzini's trash. Yeah, get rid of him. But again, we're not going to get much for him. Maybe like 10-ish around there. Oof. I don't like this at all. They're not playing well in the second half at all.
yeah, they're looking too relaxed and.
I mean, I'll take the fucking point, but the way they're playing, we're not gonna finish with a point here.
Yeah. We need to step it up. We need some changes.
That's it. Which we'll get about the 83rd minute.
Right.
And by that point, it's already too late.
Yeah.
This is what frustrates the hell out of me with Morris, is that we're down or like we're tied and we need reinforcements. He doesn't send reinforcements.
Right.
He would be a terrible field marshal. Make his own funds, great.
But he also says that Johnson's looked good today. He's looked all right. He made a couple silly mistakes, but nothing that led to a goal like fucking Diop did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he needs the minutes for sure. Pug Named Travis definitely needs the minutes.
Yeah,
I don't think Ben Johnson's going to be with us next year. I think he's going to be one of the ones that goes too. I think because fucking Moyes loves Fredericks too, and I think we're going to get stuck with Fredericks. And I think they're trying to shop Johnson right now.
Really? We just lost Ngakia. So.
Well, I know, but Johnson's useless. I'm not useless, but like he's not a fucking regular starter by any means. And it's funny how like everybody talked about how great a game he had against City in his debut, but we lost that game. So we clearly didn't have a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Wan-Bissaka is just a fucking menace today. Since he's come on.
Big guy, and
yeah,
we got away with a serious hard foul in the box and nothing.
Yeah, that was a shove.
Yeah, there was a little shove in there, but that same guy was doing the same thing up the other end. They didn't call it. So.
Well, because he had his hand on Bowen's shirt too. So
yeah.
That's probably why they didn't call it. Yeah. Puck. You had to lead, Moise. You had to lead, you fucking idiot.
Should have gone to 3 in the back, right? Maybe.
Put the
Yeah.
pressure on.
Put Balbuena in there, lock it down.
He just slipped sliding away.
Yeah, Fernandez went down.
Oh, God. Somebody shot him. Chuck Norris sniped him.
We're wasting time.
Don't sit on a fucking point, though. I mean,
Yeah.
just play football. Like we were doing okay, and
Mm-hmm.
oh Jesus! All right. Well, closing in on 60.
Yeah, we should be making a change about now, but we
You
won't.
should be. Yeah. Who would you take off?
Oh, I think Noble should come off.
Who? Haven't seen much of him today.
Exactly.
Just a 2-year extension.
Noble got a 2-year. What?
Didn't he get a 2-year extension?
Did he? Oh,
Yeah, he did. So now we have him locked till 35.
wow. Fortunately, Pogba is terrible. He had an open shot and just skied it.
Yep. I'm still trying to figure out why everyone was so hype about him. He's just continuing to unimpress me, and then all of his off the field attitude problems.
Right. Yep.
And it's just, I'm kind of like, people are like, oh, it's the greatest, it's great. And people make highlight reels or Instagram accounts with him, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
there are better players out there in the world than him.
He was out for a lot of the season, right? I mean,
Yeah, he was.
like forever.
It seemed like forever.
Well, that was a nice cross pitch by Johnson.
Yes, Cieran, we do need fresh legs now. And Pug Named Travis says Wilshire and Allaire on. That would be great. I think that would be great. But who would you take off and put on Allaire for? I know.
Take off Noble, put in Allaire, change the formation, move Antonio back, move Allaire up front.
But he's saying he wants. He's saying he wants Wilshire and Allaire to come on. So
Yeah,
we know that would take Noble off, but who else comes off?
Probably Fornals.
Fornals is, yeah. I see him moving a lot more than Noble. I don't know what he's doing, but they're not running around like they give a shit. They're not like.
Whoa.
They're playing like they don't have a plan.
Good shot by Bowen there. De Gea actually made a save.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
I'll see it in about 15 seconds.
Wow.
I don't know if it's because of
Check. To Noble.
What? Oh, we got
Noble to Bowen. Bowen. Oof.
So I don't know if it's because the grass is wet or what, but seeing footprints on the field is always weird to me.
Yeah.
Is it raining there?
Well, I know. So like before the game and during halftime,
They do wet it down.
yeah, they have sprinklers come up in their water. I always thought that was weird for soccer to do.
Yeah, I don't know why they wet it down like that.
Anyone know why in the comments?
I like comment goes, "Oh my, Johnson."
Yeah, big hit there by Johnson.
We would be guaranteed safety if it was all holes, which is good.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
It would be great to go into Championship Sunday and not have to worry about.
Well, dude, I mean, even if we lose, I mean, 2-1 or whatever, I mean, we're safe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we basically, I mean, both Watford.
Villa would have to beat us like 16-0.
Yeah. They both have, and Watford would have to win by like 16 as well.
Well, I mean, we have had a 10-goal performance in this Premier League season, so.
Who?
Oh, yeah, Southampton and Leicester.
Oh, Leicester, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. How did I forget that?
And freaking Southampton is now above us, totally safe.
Oh, they've done great.
I know. I thought they were dead after that match.
Funny, I was listening to that part of that game on the radio, and they were like, okay, just a normal run-of-the-mill game. Okay, Leicester scores again, no big deal, whatever. Then turn on the game, and Leicester's just out destroying them. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. Ogbonna just huge again. Man of the match. I mean, hammer of the season. Hammer of the year. Great save.
Oh,
can you get that?
Ankles.
I would love to get it because every time.
Can you just get that, please?
Yeah. Every time we show, I'll get it.
Leave the door open. I want to hear what's going on. I want to find out who that is.
We had a gravel repair guy come to the front door, and because we have Ring, my dad picked up the phone, just kind of like, hello, who is this? The weirdest thing is I don't even need to open the door anymore.
Getting a lot of packages lately, and it's usually Amazon, the ones that fucking just keep ringing. But then by the time I get down to the door, like, they're gone. What?
Right.
No, it's for me with your mom's name on it.
Also, they don't know you.
No, whatever. Long story. Can you get me something? Actually, no. No, wait.
Get me a beer.
Right here. Watch out.
Get me a goal. I want to drink another shot.
I want Premier League safety.
Yeah. Wow, we're up to, did that say 48%?
It did. So hang on.
Oh.
So my app that I have says we're up to 58 to 42% them.
Right, okay.
Whole match. Which is a lot better than what it was, but still, I think a lot of it has to do with us just sitting back with the ball and like waiting.
Oh.
Nice give and go to nobody.
Nice. Yeah.
So
Antonio wasn't too far off of that.
this is 100% correct, Katie. We're kind of talking about
Katie knows their football.
Yeah, man, I'm all set with him. He's dead to me now. He's my new Fredericks.
I know you.
Fredericks is no longer on the shit list.
Before he got injured, you actually were complimentary of him.
I know, poor guy.
Yeah,
Maybe I should start complimenting Diop. Maybe he'll get hurt.
yeah, you should.
Yeah. Ooh, good steal.
What are you looking for?
Steal.
Declan Rice.
I don't know where your phone is. And I'm pretty upset about that because it's not cheap.
Oh,
What, they score again?
no, just over.
Rice was doing his same thing that he scored
1-1.
last match. He's trying to put it in the upper corner, not too far away. Not too far. Just didn't bend quite enough.
Nice.
Yeah. I like that.
But the point is, he's taking that shot.
I know.
That's what I love to see. Yeah.
If he ups that part of his game, he'll be like 150 million.
And we're at the water.
Yes.
Water break. Don't tell Tim. He'll go for a smoke.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Woo, woo. God, I need one.
I need one too. I wish you could get
You want me to just do an unboxing while it's water break? Look,
Oh, yeah.
check it out. Amazon has these lovely, 94.
Where the hell did you get that?
94 tap. I can't fucking. Where's my goddamn camera? Oh, there it is. 94 tap mega pack. Not only did I get that, I got the 32 ounce finish liquid, and but wait, there's more.
There's more.
The finish
the hell?
these are the dishwasher cleaner tabs. You put them in once a week for 3 weeks, and so. Finish, if you're out there, you want to sponsor the channel, be more than happy to show off these products each week.
You know what?
So anyway.
You know what I scored at Costco the other day?
Toilet paper.
No. I scored, and it was about the last thing. It was a 5-pack of Clorox wipes.
Oh, hey.
Big giant.
Nice.
Oh, they were going fast. I got one of the last ones they had.
I'll be right back.
All right.
That's actually really impressive that you found some.
I know. And now, now my wife is like, "Oh, I told my friend," and now her friend wants some of our Clorox wipes. I'm like, okay, maybe we can spare one of them. I could probably go sell them on the street for 3 times what I paid.
Yes.
Tempting.
It's like when our parents were last in Florida, they found some. And I was kind of like, holy shit, we found some. They actually had to send me a picture because they had a bunch of them. It's just kind of like, yeah. And then now they're back in Florida where they're the only people wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was down in Florida in May or June, early June. Yeah, it was pretty normal there. So,
yeah, a friend of mine, she went down to Miami.
Well, we were in the Panhandle, so
yeah, but still, she went down to Miami and she was on Miami Beach. Nobody was wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was open. And she was like, this is great. This is the way that it was. I'm like,
yeah, right.
I'm like, as I'm seeing everybody else just get, as the numbers start to rise, you're just kind of worrying.
Uh-huh.
And then because my brother lives down there, he says that he's too afraid to leave the apartment because nobody's wearing a mask, nobody's social distancing.
Is he in Miami area too?
He's in Coral Gables.
Oh, okay. South of Miami. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just kind of like, I don't like this. I don't want this.
We were in the Panhandle, there's very few people there anyway. So
yeah.
But it was pretty normal. But there's no crowds. Like Miami's crowds and stuff. So
yeah.
Oh,
beautiful opportunity wasted.
That was a great opportunity. Oh, he hit it up instead of just hitting it down. Oh, he couldn't. Yeah. We're getting some chances.
We are, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm considering how we started this game, just like I wonder for the banners that are like on display up top. There's obviously fan banners. Did Manchester United have to reach out to those who have the banners and get them, and now they're holding onto them till the end of the season, or what?
Yeah. Maybe.
Because I know for the New York Cosmos, like when we traveled, they would sometimes take a banner or two, and for like games that were really far away, and put them in the away section if we didn't have anyone coming,
Mm-hmm.
just to show that someone's there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so they had the banners up on the upper deck, kind of.
Yeah, like Sir Alex's 26 years made this possible with all the trophies.
Mhm.
And if it was a normal game, that would normally, if this was a regular game, the game that would be hanging around. But it's just kind of like, who owns that banner?
Right. Uh-oh. Masuaku's coming on.
Why?
Looks like Cresswell's done. Cresswell's down on the ground. He pulled his shin guard out.
Good. Well, it was a nice last performance for the club. See you later, Cresswell.
Right, true.
Thanks for your service.
Well, we're finally making a change at 71 minutes.
Yeah,
73
thanks,
minutes.
Masuaku.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
Only because of injury. Oh.
I would put money on that Masuaku picks up a yellow card. He's not going to know how to handle the attack of United. He's going to get frustrated and step on someone.
Oh, boy.
Where's Max being in your room?
On the
That side?
no, on the dresser.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I think we really should have made this sub. Wait, why did he go down?
Yeah, Bowen just went down. Like Maddox just like hammered his Achilles.
What a dipshit thing to do.
Yeah.
But we should have made that sub like the 66th minute, like a lot sooner than what we did, because now we don't have. There's not a lot of time, and it's just much later in the match.
I know. Antonio looks hurt too now. Oh, gee. He's just
Jesus.
Oh, now he's coming back.
I wonder if he does end up leading the league in goals since the restart. Will he get an award for that, like the Golden Boot does?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We should sell him though. His value would be high, and that would make Katie happy too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely.
We need another center forward that can play right back.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in age. He's gonna start having gray hair and everything else.
Also, I wonder if he undid his hair, what his hair would naturally look like.
That'd be hilarious.
I think they've shown that. He's shown that a few times.
In training pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
And here comes Allaire.
Allaire's coming on. Maybe they'll take Antonio off because he looks kind of hurt.
I would.
Yeah, but maybe not.
Yeah, who's been useful? They'll probably take him off. Whoever that is.
Fucking Maddox should get a yellow card. He just hammered Suchek now.
That was weird.
Yeah, he's like stepping on people's ankles and feet.
I don't like Serge Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play for Greater Lowell United. You didn't tell you?
No.
Give people flat tires, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, yeah. I think
That's
he
a
heard you.
page from Tim's book. Yeah.
He heard you. All right, Heller's on for Antonio.
Everybody who's actually watching this, all 5 of you, stay tuned. Not stay tuned because it's gonna be a different feed. But post-match show with Chris and Irish Tommy. I think it's scheduled for 3:15 Eastern time, so that'll be a good one. Those two are always a good time.
That's right. Yeah, Tommy knows his stuff.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't make the playoffs of Hammer Shots. Whoa, which, by the way, is also tonight. So, that other programming alert. Tonight's Hammer Shots, it's the second playoff match. And it's going to be an hour later than normal. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be John Nolan versus Lee. So that should be a good one.
Lee.
And the winner faces Jazz in the next round.
Yeah.
Dom won the first match. He goes against Tom Atherton next Wednesday.
Okay.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
So did you get some good questions in there, Wally?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it could be challenging. Yeah, I was writing questions this morning.
Well, thank you, Wally, by the way. Thank you. Anybody else who is also watching this, if you want to help out Hammer Shots, help out our show, please write questions and submit them to Adam or me, and I'll give them to Adam for our upcoming episodes, so we don't have to be scrambling last minute and begging and pleading Wally to do the questions.
Yeah,
Don't cut me. Sorry.
The minute round thing, I mean, he goes through that's 20 questions right there.
It is.
Yeah, so that's a lot of questions to think of.
That is.
So,
never play with scissors. Thank you.
don't run with them either. No running with them.
Yeah, no.
When I get older, like 18, I'm gonna drive a car and go to their house and cut them
No, you're not.
with those scissors
No, thanks.
on the neck.
No, thanks.
Tell them that.
No.
Tell them that right now.
No, last time, no.
Now.
Ooh, Fernandez got a yellow. He seems pretty upset.
Well, he's Portuguese. He gets upset over everything.
Yeah. I think he got it for taking out Fornell.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah.
What does Portuguese mean?
I wish they'd replay what he did to Fornell.
I'm trying to see it now.
Oh, here we go. Checking possible red card.
Did he slap him?
Yeah, he slapped Masuaku.
No violent conduct.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Boy, if Masuaku could have got a red card out of their team, that would have been.
He headbutted Noble, though. Not hard. He just put his head against him and pushed.
Uh-huh.
But that happens, though. Things get heated.
No violent conduct. He's fucking, no, fuck him. Piece of shit.
And
Go back to Benfica. Sporting, whatever the fuck he was from.
And If he did that to an Major League Baseball umpire, he would be suspended for 3 weeks.
Woo.
Yeah,
I remember. You're probably too young, Zach, for remember Earl Weaver.
Yep.
well, yeah.
He had the greatest. He would go at the umpire like kicking the dirt out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Kicking dirts. Yeah.
Words getting really in your face, start yelling and screaming.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
I met an old umpire who actually umpired with Earl Weaver when he was managing the Orioles, and they went at it multiple times. And he said that once Earl was done arguing, he was one of the nicest guys he's ever met.
Yeah, I heard people say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna try to score a goal, or
I think
what's
we're
the
gonna
deal?
sit back and let Father Time take its course.
Oh, we got
No, I
7
don't like
minutes
this.
plus injury time.
Which, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I don't mind. But at the same time, I would really love to get a win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should, but it doesn't look like it. We're not playing like it.
Another
But
2 points
the draw, yeah, we'll take the draw, obviously.
Yeah. Another drop point.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We lead the league in that as well, don't we?
Oh, yeah. By far.
Like I said, we're not used to playing with the lead.
Shit.
Oh, we played with the lead a lot.
Well,
We just give it up a lot.
Yeah.
we get a little too comfortable.
We're not used to finishing with the lead.
Yeah, we take a 1-0 lead, and we take like a 1-0 lead, and then we just let them.
The sickest one was the game that I went to this year, one of the two, against Brighton. We were up 2-0, and then it was 2-1.
Yeah.
And then we made it 3-1, and then they made it 3-2, and then 3-3, and we finished a draw.
That was brutal.
I'm like, how do you miss? You had a 2-goal lead twice, and still fucking ended up with a draw.
Yeah. Oh man.
And of course, the last 2 goals. I know a couple. I know these 3 people. That's the first time I ever went to London. I met these 3 awesome people after the second match I went to. I met them at Carpenter's Arms. They're shit. What do you call them? Those people that work at the stadium. Not ushers, but I guess we would call them ushers. But what do they call them over there?
Steward?
Stewards. Yeah, stewards. Yeah. So they're 3 stewards, and 3 of the nicest fucking people I met. 2 ladies and this dude. And so anyway, when I went back to London, they were obviously working the game, so I made it a point to go hunt each one of them down and get my picture with them. Obviously, since I didn't have time to hang out with them, but I wanted to see them. So I'm making the trip from one to the other. And as I am, the last one I saw was Maria. She was in the disability section, and that's where Ribman was. And Ribman, I didn't know it was him, but he was fucking screaming his head off. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They're like, oh, they just fucking, it's 3-2 now. Oh, we can't hold the lead, blah, blah, blah.
No.
And then and then one of the other guys, stewards, the guy steward came over and they got my picture with him. And then Ribman's screaming and yelling. I'm like, what's going on? And even the lady was like, you need to calm down. And he's like, they just equalized 3-3. I wasn't paying attention, those last 2 goals, but I'll never forget that. That's my Ribman experience. Guy was going bananas.
Wow. So he was at the match then?
Yeah, he was in the disabled section, where where they have the wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Does he not he doesn't sell ribs anymore, or does?
I think he does.
He does, but
outside.
But not in the stadium, though.
No, not in the stadium. No, like when it's game time, he's out there watching.
Tim, you sat in the lower section, right?
Yes, this time.
So when you were walking down to your seat, did it feel like the stands were bouncing at all?
Rice just burned. I thought it was McGuire.
I don't remember.
I know it's a bizarre question.
When I did the tour, they showed us the actual like zip ties and everything else, like all the fucked up shit that you could see, and the scaffolding and everything like that. So we saw that, but I didn't really notice the actual seats shifting as everybody was going bananas. Because obviously the first match that I saw, we played Liverpool, and we're losing, so it was the away section that was going bananas the whole time. Well, and Gary was screaming at the away section, trying to be heard from quite a distance. But the Brighton match, I don't remember. I was just too excited because we were, like I said, when I was sitting in that section, we were scoring goals. We scored one, then we scored another, then they scored, then we scored another one again. So we scored 3 goals. Yeah, I don't remember. I was too excited. But it was cool because right behind me was Dan Lawless from West Ham Fan TV.
Really? Oh wow!
And one of the matches, Scott Collier was there with him, sitting behind me, which was neat, from West Ham Fan TV, and Nick Tucker as well.
Mm-hmm. The reason I asked is when I went to the baseball games, I sat in the upper deck the first game, and then the lower deck the second game. And as I'm walking towards the seats, you can feel the stand like vibrate, and kind of felt like I was on a move. You could feel that it was not like solidly built in. It felt bouncy. And the only time I've ever felt that bouncy is
like at a high school game. Yeah, a high school basketball game with the bleachers that roll out.
Those are, I feel, a lot more secure on, but RFK, because at RFK they had the one section that swings one way or the other. At least it used to. And then the Big O in Montreal, because that one also does it.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, nice deflection.
Masuaku is fucking fancy with the footwork.
He is very fancy.
It's just you can't pass the ball.
He passed it right to them.
Yeah.
By the way, at what point do you expect referees to start wearing a camera?
Sooner than later, obviously. They keep introducing new technologies. Seems like every friggin' year, and I don't know. I think they're probably going to want to get VAR figured out before they introduce anything else. I think it would help the VAR situation.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for the line judges.
Yeah, big time.
Like Bowen is down.
Or even if we can get a camera, a slide camera sort of thing.
It's just that's the difference between us and American football. Is that the ball would deflect off of it. I mean, people kick Antonio would have a field day with that shit.
But look at pylon cam. The NFL somehow figured out a way to put a camera inside the pylon. You have a feed coming from the pylon, and people knock them over, run into them, kick them all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
So if the technology exists, we can do it. I think we can do it safely.
Yeah. So we're helping Man United with their goddamn point.
Why didn't we sub off Noble?
I know. Well, Bowen was injured, so.
Okay, I get that, but still, we have more than we have 5 subs to use.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, he's hurt, man. That sucks. But still, Yarmolenko against Villa instead of Bowen. I'll handle that. I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I like Yarmolenko when he plays.
When he plays well, he's great.
Yeah, exactly. You can't expect him to come off and be a super sub. He's not that type of player. He's done it, but I mean, that's not his thing. He wants to be a striker. He wants to be a attacking forward type of player. Antonio would be the perfect super sub, though. We just will never do that.
Moyes just loves him.
Yeah, I mean, and he's earned it, I guess, lately. But are they fucking gonna score? Okay, good.
Not yet.
Well, it looks like it's going to pour down rain here, so it's great.
Yeah, it's supposed to here too today. Actually, next couple days.
If we can win this one and Villa, we go ahead of Palace.
Oh,
yeah, we actually could have finished as high as, like, going into this match, like we could have finished as high as 14th.
Yeah.
If we won both of our last games. Yeah.
Yep. There's still time. We can get.
Yeah, and even still, I mean, even if we just finish this in a draw, and then we win next match, we could still finish.
We could get ahead of Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Brighton.
Yeah,
I want them to go down so bad.
In fact, this puts us ahead of Brighton if we hold this point.
On goal difference, right? Yeah.
Yeah, on goal difference.
Although, does it feel weird to anyone else that Brighton plays at American Express Stadium?
Yeah, and it's been that way for a while, and I thought of that. Why?
Yeah, I want to know how that partnership started. Because it's just kind of like Amex is not taken in a lot of places.
But fucking the Brooklyn Nets play at Barclays Center, so I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
Well, Barclays has a building in New York. They also have a building in Delaware. But of course, everyone has a building. Everyone has at least a PO box in Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh yeah. Because that's the best way to incorporate.
Yeah, because
is it?
So, yeah, corporation fees are like nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I had a corporation. It was incorporated in Delaware.
Yeah,
how do you get incorporated in Delaware?
You file paperwork and you get a PO box.
Yeah.
And then everything that goes to the PO box.
Do you have to visit there, or do you have? Can you do it online or with a phone?
Do it online.
I think you may be able to do it online, but I think you may need to fill something out in person.
No, I didn't. I didn't have to go to Delaware, even though it's close.
Really, you didn't?
Yeah. And this was like
interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But if you do need it, like a PO box, I have a place down in Bethany Beach, Delaware.
Okay.
It's great. So
Zach, you're all over the fucking place. Yeah. That's crazy, man. You live in the life, man.
Well,
I'm in Florida. Oh, I hate Miami. Miami sucks, dude. I hate Florida. I'm like, come on, I love Florida, dude. Oh, it's just my parents' place. No big deal.
Dude, I hate Miami so much.
I fucking love Florida, though. What are you yelling at me for, Mia? Why?
I want to go in the pool.
I told you when the game is finished, you can go in the pool with your brother, okay? It's almost done. Look.
Almost done.
We're
okay,
safe.
it is done. I'm behind, so it's done. Okay, great.
All
right, I just gotta talk real quick, and then we can go. Okay, but listen,
quick,
go get Max.
Okay.
All right, so they haven't blown the whistle on my TV yet, but anyway.
No?
We're safe.
We're safe. We're ahead of Brighton. I fucking hate Brighton. Yes, awesome, great job. Yeah, whatever. We get the point. That's all that matters, I guess.
Yep.
I was hoping for a win. We dropped the point again. That sucks. Antonio kicked a penalty. That's fucking bizarre to me. But look, United did not deserve that today. I mean, I'm sorry. They didn't deserve the 3 points today. They played like shit too. So, we both teams looked sloppy at times. Made stupid mistakes, both of them. Luckily, we managed to nick the point. So, United is now in third with the point on goal difference over Chelsea. And we're in good shape. We're in 15th at the moment. So with another 3 points on Sunday, we could still finish 15th, which I'd be absolutely happy with. I can't believe I'm saying we'll be absolutely happy with staying in 15th. At the beginning of the season, I was saying top 6, but So, guys, quick thoughts on the game.
Wally, you want to go?
Yeah, well, I'm surprised we got that VAR decision for once awarded, and also surprised Antonio took the penalty, but he made it, so good for him. And I'll take the point. I'll take safety. I'll take being ahead of Brighton. So that's my thoughts. What do you think, Zach?
you know what? We had chances to get another goal and put this game away. Manchester United had more chances, and they just kept not being able to put anything but the one in. And that one in was just due to mismarking and Diop just being Diop. So really, it's a wash for me. I'm glad we got a point. I'm glad we're safe for next season. And we're not trying to figure out how to get ESPN Plus on our televisions.
Right. So true.
I follow. That's how I've been watching the championship matches this season, and they literally have every fucking game.
Do they? ESPN?
Every game. I think you can get the app or something like that, but I have it. But anyway, it's really cool. But anyway, I'm glad we don't have to worry about that, especially for the people at the pubs, in the United States. Next year, we can try to help unearth more groups and try to find more groups to get started here in the States for West Ham supporters, and hopefully the ones that exist can find new people to join them, and staying in the Premier League definitely helps that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, 1 second.
Well, Tim, I have to thank you because I was the guy watching out by myself with nobody to watch with, and you found me and the Philadelphia Hammers group, and now I have such fun going down to Stowe's in downtown Philly because you hooked me up with them. That was great. So.
Well, thank you. And I get to meet, doing this, obviously, I get to meet, you guys, obviously. I met both of you in person. Get to meet some of the coolest people on this planet because of, this. But yeah, I hope to unearth more groups. If anybody who's watching this has not been on the show yet and wants to be on the show, please message us. We're looking for, to do more interviews again. So if you'd like to share your story, if you're an American Hammer, if you're a Hammer from anywhere in the world, we'd like to spend an hour with you and shoot the shit. And just if you're also, in an area where you don't think there's anyone else like you, like an American West Ham fan, supporter, join our show and as a guest or maybe host a show on the channel, and we'll try to help you find other people. The other thing is, if you want to do a podcast, when the next season happens, whenever the hell that is, that's when everything's kicking back. We're gonna have a third game show. We'll have Friday Night Lights. We'll come back then. We have Hammer Shots, and then we're working on building a third game show for next season. But also American Hammers Radio will be back then. So we're gonna be in full swing. And so if you want to do a podcast on American Hammers Radio, if you want to do a show on your YouTube channel, please let us know. So message us, all right? And that said, we do have 2 shows today. 2 more shows, sorry. We have Chris and Irish Tommy will be doing the post-match show at 3:15 Eastern Time. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern Time tonight, which is an hour later than normal, we have Hammer Shots with Adam Frankel, the West Ham Trivia Show. And Mr. Wally did the questions for it. So it was, you can judge the quality of the questions and blame Wally or thank him. But so it's gonna be Lee of American Hammers versus John Nolan, who's the host of Friday Night Lights. They're going head to head tonight, and the winner faces Jazz. So anyway, I gotta go, but thank you everybody who joined us in the chat today. Appreciate it.
Wait, you're the host?
I'm sorry, what?
You're the host?
Yeah. So we anyway, thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks everybody on Facebook. Thanks everybody. Just make sure you subscribe to YouTube. If you're watching us on Facebook, please hop on over to YouTube and click the subscribe button. It's really important to us. And also comment and like it and all that good stuff. So we'll get 2 more shows today. Tomorrow, I think Hammer It Out is actually coming back, which would be great. Rebecca told me that she's going to try to come back tomorrow.
Oh, excellent.
She hasn't been feeling well, but so it'll be good. Anyway, we got to go. I'll talk to you 2 off the air real quick, but come on, you Irons. Happy Hammers today.
All right. Iron.